Imagine walking into a store with no wallet, no card, not even your phone. You just wave your hand and walk out. Payment done. No pins, no passwords, just your palm. Sounds like science fiction, right? It is happening right now. Hello and welcome to my channel Spooky Tech, where we explore cutting edge and emerging technologies which are shaping our future. I am your host Abdul Rafi, and in today's podcast, we will dive into palm and vein recognition systems in monetary transactions. Now, let's explore what does security has to do with this kind of technology. My first claim is palm and vein recognition is more secure than the conventional card or pin based systems. Although some of the studies show that fake vein patterns can be replicated to trick the existing systems, Shen and Liang explore the security of palm vein biometrics because of its uniqueness and difficult duplication. The traditional solution to such scams include checking for liveness and then processing the image for recognition. But this method seems to be ineffective. However, a smarter system known as PVCode.net addresses this problem effectively. Firstly, what it does is its all-in-one model incorporates both liveness detection and recognition in a unified step. Secondly, the multi-branch design focuses on the authenticity and identification of the palm simultaneously. And finally, information is shared via shared network weights, which helps to work smarter. Some of the advanced techniques used include a transformer encoder to understand patterns in palm images, a special convolution method to detect deep fakes, an attention mechanism to emphasize on key components of the image, and uncertainty weighing to balance tasks effectively. So, you might be thinking, what are the results of these mechanisms? So, the results indicate perfect score with error rate of 0 and accurate distinction among multiple palms. Now, coming to my second claim, which is about adoption, what I say is big businesses and banks are already implementing this technology. Let's come towards some of the evidences. Ab et al. Discusses cashless payments spread from convenience stores to supermarkets. Let's take an example. Some of the unmanned stores of Amazon Go and Bingo Box in China have eliminated the process of cash payments and replaced it with biometric transactions. Now, this trend is not only about the customers, but it also improves the sales because it eliminates the possibility of cash loss. On the other hand, credit cards have been in use as a replacement for cash payments. Now, despite this, there is a possibility of card theft. Therefore, since 2004, Fujitsu, a company based in China, has been developing palm vein recognition technology that used vein patterns to identify an individual. Its implications are in banks, ATMs, entrance and exit management systems. As of 2018, approximately 82 million people across 60 countries have been using this technology, and its use case is ever expanding. Now, coming towards my last claim, and my last claim is about the future prospects of such technology. Now, my claim is This technology has a potential to revolutionize transactions and eliminate wallet dependency. The research by Wang looks at palm prints and palm veins. The researchers created a multi-spectral scanning system which utilizes 7 wavelengths of light, each one representing details about the skin. Initially, the system scans for patterns and lines, which is then fused into a single dataset. Now, this dataset gives a clear picture of the features of the palm. Afterwards, an AI model called convolutional network, which is a neural network, also known as CNN, is trained to recognize individuals based on the dataset. Now, prospects for such technology are bright. It will not only improve security, but also increase reliability as well. Research by Fan attempts to create a huge dataset, up to 20,000 pounds, which will help in training the recognizing models and designing a 2-stage recognition process that is not only more efficient but also faster. In the first step, possibilities are narrowed down by categorizing the images into 3 categories. The first one being definitely fake, second one being definitely real, and the third one uncertain. Now the second step involves fine recognition. This means tricky and uncertain cases are thoroughly investigated using both palm veins and palm prints. Overall, this technology enhances the scalability to airport workplaces or public institutions and safeguards against spoofing of fake biometric attempts. Now, let me come towards the challenges and inaccuracies that this technology is currently facing. Now, we need a comprehensive and more diverse database, that is for sure. Secondly, enhancing recognition under different skin conditions and lighting. Now, a more faster and more reliable and harder to fool systems in future are needed. Integrating different vein types for pinpoint accuracy. Yeah, that's definitely on the bucket list. Now, individuals with amputated limbs or those having medical conditions, they might not be able to scan at all. Now, we also have to consider that biometric leakages are more serious than PIN theft. Now, let me ask you some questions. And this might be some of the most thought-provoking inquiries that you might have on this topic. First being, are we trading privacy for convenience? What happens if public places have mandatory biometrics? Does biometric ID equate to new digital currency? Now, finally, to sum it all up, palm and vein recognition is not just a futuristic idea, it is changing our perception of identity, security, and money. From safe, contactless payments to large-scale usage by companies like Amazon and Fujitsu, this technology is making its impression, we must say. Now, despite its convenience and security, challenges like privacy concerns, technical limitations, and biometric data misuse, they cannot be ignored. Now, in the end, the question remains, how much are we willing to trade for easiness? So thank you so much, everyone. On that note, I will finish my podcast. If you have any questions or inquiries, please feel free to ask.